Hey, what's up guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Maison Alhambra, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys. Again, it is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. Maybe you're watching me right now in class. Who knows? I think classes are all out except for maybe some college courses. But if you are watching me, make sure you got those headphones in and make sure you're paying a little bit of attention to that professor. But however, wherever you're watching me, it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Now, as we all know, Aqua de Joe is, I believe it is the best selling fragrance of all time. Now, I'm not sure if it's all time, but I know for a fact that in the 90s, the late 90s, like 95 through 2000 stuff, honestly, you probably smelled everyone with it. And then early 2000s, late 2000s, the scent was just everywhere. Now they got all these different Aqua de Joes, Profumos, Profundo Lights. We got Absolute. We got all those other ones. And Maison Alhambra. Now, although Aqua de Joe, the original, came out a while back, 25 something years, okay, you would think maybe Maison Alhambra, like, they would assume that most people already made a clone of that. And I'm not sure. This is a clone of Aqua de Joe as well, but I'm not sure if this is the Parfum edition or just the regular EDT. Now, sometimes you read a little bit of notes on these. There's not much information. And even when you do find information, sometimes you find one site that says this and one site that says this. So who knows? But this one is Jorge de Aqua. Jorge de Aqua from Maison Alhambra. Okay, this is an EDP concentration. Now, man, when it comes to some of these Middle Easterns, are we sure it's an EDP and not just a regular EDT, maybe an EDC? Now, I would say I think maybe they are EDPs because they are super duper loud sometimes. Some of them last really long, so who knows? And again, you guys already know, just because something says an EDT or an EDP does not mean it's always going to last longer. It's supposed to, it should, but it always doesn't mean that. Okay, remember, it's that skin and everything else. Okay, so Jorge de Aqua. Again, at the bottom we got that. Again, I'm trying to figure out, because this one was seems like it was made, produced in December of 2022. So if you think about it, like a fragrance that's 30 years old, and probably plenty of other fragrance companies, especially the Middle Easterns, maybe someone's already done the original. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's done the Aqua de Joe Parfum yet. So maybe this is that. Who knows? But maybe this is just a regular Aqua de Joe too. Maybe it's just a much stronger edition. Who knows? But man, it is definitely the perfect weather for this fragrance. See if we can smell anything from the box. It's definitely super, like, I'm smelling some citruses straight up at the top. But here we go. Let's get it. And I'm assuming maybe this will be because it's frosted. Maybe this is just the original, because I believe the original has that frosted looking glass as well. I think the newer one is kind of more of a see-through glass, but there we go. Jorge de Aqua from Maison Alhambra. And there we go. At the bottom, sticker alert. Not magnetic and not really a nice cap. Doesn't really click, so don't grab it there or else it is going to fall. Okay, so be careful on that. But overall, I like the bottle. Feels good in the hands, you know, easy to slip in a pocket if you need to take it with you. But here we go. Let's see what it's all about. Again, guys all know sometimes fragrances, again, they just smell better in the air. Okay, just because you smell it on the skin, don't just assume that because it smells bad on the skin, it's like, oh my god, my skin chemistry doesn't work, I'm gonna get rid of it. Hey, just spray it on your clothes and walk outside and see what it smells like then. You might like it. So here we go. Now, I haven't really smelled the Parfum just yet, But from what I'm smelling, honestly, this does smell like the original. And although it smells very great, just like the original, it doesn't seem as strong as what I'd like, especially coming from the Middle Eastern. I thought this thing was just gonna, boom, just be loud, just super duper loud, but okay. I mean, I'm doing a little hand wave here thing, and now it's definitely getting a nice little, nice scent, you guys. Yeah, that is citrusy. It's kind of almost salty, marinish. Very citrusy, very fresh. Slightly woody. I mean, it's, even if this doesn't say Aqua de Jo or Jorge de Jo or whatever the hell it says, Jorge de Aqua, it smells very good. It's just a easy to wear, people pleasing fragrance. Honestly, you're gonna be able to wear this pretty much anywhere, daytime use. Honestly, you can wear this at night too, okay? Now, I wouldn't say this is a special sexy encounter type fragrance, but it definitely smells great. That's the thing with the Profumos, that Profumo gives you that little bit of incense that kind of makes it a little bit more mature. This is just like the teenagers, the ones the teenagers wore. Again, back in the late 90s, around the early 2000s, a little bit even the late 2000s, all the youngsters wore this, okay? All the youngsters, the hippies, the ones that didn't want that weed to smell off their body, they would spray this on themselves and stuff. Again, you guys, you can't go wrong. Marinish, salty, citrusy, woody, fresh. Smells great, you guys. It really does smell great. I mean, if you need that fragrance to take you back to the late 90s or early 2000s, back when you were a teenager, maybe you had the real thing as a teenager, now you're getting low and it's hard to find this bottle. And even though it's not hard to find this bottle, sometimes the prices are still going up, and from what I hear, sometimes the performance isn't as good. Now, we don't know what the performance is just yet on this one, but for 30 bucks, I guess this would be the only thing I would say. At 30 bucks, this is okay, especially from a Maison Alhambra Latafa brand, okay? But sometimes, you know, Belcam has these just sitting at Walmart. I don't know if they have this exact one, the regular Aqua de Jo. They might not. But that's $10, okay? And so, I mean, if you're already getting the clone, if you can find a Belcam, again, Belcam makes pretty damn good fragrances, and I would say grab that one. But if you can't get the real deal neither. I mean, this smells just like the real thing, okay? This definitely takes me back to that nostalgia era, the 90s, the early 2000s, late 2000s, where, again, everyone was rocking this. All the youngsters were rocking this. The weed heads, the weed smokers, they would wear this, the hippies, because they didn't want that weed to smell, and they just loved the way this one smells. Obviously, most people like the way this one smells. You're not really gonna get any booze or ooze or yuckies or nasties with this fragrance. You're gonna get ooze, smell good with this. But again, if you have the real thing, just stay with the real thing. Again, this doesn't smell like anything different than what I remember, so I don't think this is the Parfum edition. I could be wrong, but this smells originally like the regular Aqua de Jo, okay? The frosted glass, you guys remember that one? But that one is Jorge de Aqua. I'll probably wear this anyways today, okay? Just to give it a full wearing. But from right now, it's definitely still strong on the skin. And I think this will probably be better once I throw it on my chest and on my shirt and everything like that. And sometimes I even spray behind my knees and under my shorts just to get that thing really pumping, you know. But yeah, aquatic, citrusy, woody, green, musky, fresh goodness. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, I got this for like 30 bucks from my guy out there in California, so go check him out. I'll leave the description down below. In fact, I'll leave every seller that I've ever bought from down below. Honestly, any seller that I've ever bought from, if I put it on the descriptions down below, you can shop with confidence, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and if you guys did, enjoy your day. Hit the likes, comments, and subscribe. Peace out. Yeah.